Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by Catherine LIDSTONE, half Indian.
Hello.
She's also half British, but she keeps that on the down low. Don't tell anybody that.
It's not quite half, but it's fine. Yeah. Whatever.
She's got other things as well. I didn't write them down. But she's a singer-songwriter of blues rock bandy and folks music. And so she doesn't speak Hindi, she doesn't speak Punjabi, but she loves Indian food. She's watched a bunch of Indian movies growing up, and she's never been to India.
No.
And she wants to. All I'm trying to say is please be kind and rewind. Here we go. Little things. This is the official trailer for Netflix. I have watched all of season 1 on the YouTubes, and now we're on Netflix. This is a fun little show. It's very delightful, and it's easy on the heart. Let's just put it that way.
Aww.
Let's check this out.
Okay. Great actor. I'm kidding.
Do you realize we both look at the world so differently?
I was getting the feeling that we're forgetting ourselves. तुझे तो पता ही होगा. It's good to come back to familiar places.
You're looking nice today.
What? It's like this every day.
We need to talk.
I mean, if we happen to meet right now, as complete strangers, हम पक्का दोस्त नहीं बन पाते यार.
मैं बोर हो रहा था. So I quit.
Quit things like that.
I just stop this work thing, man. Work मत करना यार बार-बार. All I'm saying is that when we are together, when we have our little world, इसमें कुछ मत डालना यार.
I thought you were happy with what we have.
Maybe I'm not too.
I want to cry. Why is this happening? This was not the show that I watched.
In fact, work extra hard to make our everyday special. Can we go home? And this time we'll keep our hearts.
Great song.
Why God, why? This was totally the opposite from the show. The show was like super innocent and super simple. It's like he was kind of a dick sometimes, and she was kind of, a numbskull sometimes, and then they would just work it out at the end of every episode. But it was like mostly non-conflict. It was kind of a hanging out show. And one of my big critiques was, y'all need more conflict, and you need to get darker with this stuff. I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something along the lines of that. And man, I don't know if I don't think my note had anything to do with it. This was probably already in production.
Yeah.
But man, they took my note and ran with it.
Or maybe all the conflict is just in the trailer.
Yeah, probably. Everything else is very hunky-dory.
Yeah, super nice.
I would love to ask Ashwin and Anirudh, who were the founders of Pocket Aces, if my note had any influence at all. I really don't think it did. That's just my ego going, wouldn't that be nice if I influenced something that's out there on the Netflix. But I'm glad that whether my note had any impact whatsoever or not, I'm glad that they went this direction, because that's what the first season really needed, was to go a not like darker route, but it needed like deeper conflict, something that was, because my big issue with his character, actually, now that's all coming back to me, was he was so uncompromisingly nice in the first season. Like every time he was just so super understanding. I'm like, no, because I'm not like that, therefore no one is. No, I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. He was like just super, super, super nice all the time. And I'm like, okay, so here we're actually seeing something real where he's having more trouble like keeping this going in the face of, conflict.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, maybe I can't handle this like I thought I could. I really, really hope that they work it out at the end. But yeah, like this, there's more stakes involved now. There's like stuff, there's stuff to sink my teeth into. I'm like, that looks familiar. That's relationships.
Yeah.
Stuff that's like depressing and you gotta like tangle with it and you can't get away, but it's like, why am I here? I don't know why. The sex is great, but she's a bitch, but it's amazing. I gotta stay and work it out. All the feelings that you have. Women think that too. They call their men bitches. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we definitely say she's a bitch when we refer to our men being bitches too.
Wow. Ouch. Okay.
I was just calling you out. Anyway, but I think you're right, and I love these.
Jaby KOAY is the biggest bitch of all time.
I love this moment of revelation when he says, if we met today, we wouldn't be friends.
Yeah.
And it's like, that does happen in relationships, and you do grow apart and away from each other, and then it's like, you're at the crossroads. Do we continue in our varying directions, or do we stay where we are?
On that note, I've never said that. I've said the opposite every time.
Oh.
What I said was, if we met 10 years ago, we probably wouldn't date.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I've always said. Is like, you back then, you were a weird, nasty hoochie. I would not want to mess with you.
Oh boy.
But you today, you're cool.
Oh good.
Just none adjacent.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I
true.
like.
Mm-hmm.
Full garb all the way down. The thing, you know, close to Jesus. I seriously do like where this has gone. I like that it's exploring stuff that we go through. It's especially interesting to follow up the previous season with this because if you go back and watch it, it's like all hunky-dory for the most part. Yes, it's got a little bit of conflict, but it's mostly happy times.
Yeah.
Whereas this is Toilet Town. It's like, whoa, where did this go?
Yeah.
This is all poop.
Sometimes that happens, like the honeymoon phase ends in a relationship and then season 2 is like about the reality of, oh, we're not just in love with everything about each other anymore.
Right. But what makes me want to watch this, because it's funny, because if we started here, I wouldn't want to watch it. What makes me want to watch this is the fact that I'm invested in the characters from the first season.
Okay, I got
like,
you.
okay, now you got me through that honeymoon stuff. Now we're getting to the real stuff.
Right.
And that makes me really want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
Whereas if this was just basically Revolutionary Road with young Indians,
Then you'd be like,
I'd be like,
I've
well,
seen it,
you know,
it's fine.
whatevs. Whatevs. Because I'm not super into like this without having been invested already. And yes, she is very easy on the eyes. Mm-hmm. Fun fact.
He is too.
Yes. I wouldn't admit that though. He had no intention of being an actor initially.
Wow.
I think he was just a writer, and then he's just kind of felt.
On this show.
He wrote it. Yeah, he just kind of fell into acting.
Wow.
Yeah, and but he's great.
Okay.
Like I've watched other like one-off bits with him.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Nice.
He delivers the word benchode better than anybody else. That means sister.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
You learn something new every day, guys.
Yep. Anyways, you guys, you are awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. Let us know your thoughts on this trailer and our thoughts in the comments below. Be honest, be verbose. Thanks so much. Check out Catherine Lidstone's YouTube channel. She sings about real life drama, nothing but, with her folksy rock bandy music, with her guitar. She sings as well.
It's so true.
The singing,
Singing,
Not-
guitaring.
meh.
Wow.
I'm just joking.
Wow.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Is anyone laughing?
Her singing is
I'm just
amazing.
kidding. Maybe you guys are laughing.
She's, but I had to take her down a notch because she's half British, so. Bam. Zinger! You guys, you're awesome. Thanks so much for hanging out. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby KOAY. This is
Catherine Lidstone.
Peace out.